Hi, I'm Dave Dougherty, doing a biography piece for the film A Mother's Will. I want to talk about the camaraderie that we had with the unit of officers. It was me, Dusty, Vince, and George. And I got that feeling that we were like a group of officers. A lot of times the depiction of officers on TV and the media is a lot different than it really is. It's really just a job, and you're hanging out with guys and you're doing your task and trying to get through it. We in the business of law enforcement call it super cops and hacks. Super cop, a guy that goes above and beyond, and he's a stickler for all the rules. And a hack is just a guy getting through to 40 hours to 50 hours a week. I got that feeling with George and Dusty and Vince that we were just a team, just the guys that were assigned to do a tour, and we're working through it. Of course, we had to learn lines, we had to work through our dialogue, and then of all the marks that we had to hit. But I think we had a good feel for that we were just working together. Being a hack, it's not a derogative term. It means that you're just getting through it. And a lot of times in law enforcement, they say in order to be a good law enforcement officer, you had to have been on the other side of the fence a little bit. That doesn't mean you committed crimes that were misdemeanors or felonies. It means that maybe when you were growing up, you did stuff like drank in the woods, or smoked a little pot in the 70s, who knows. But then you straightened up and you went to that side. So that's what a hack is, a guy just doing his job. I mean, when you're doing your job, if it comes to you, then you're going to give it right back. But most of the time, we're just trying to get through it. A lot of the prisoners, especially the seasoned guys that did penitentiary time, they're not trying to give you any flack. They just want to go through it. I think what we were trying to capture with them, with that group and myself, was just we're going through this thing. Nate, who's the lead in it, he was under pressure. He was in a position that a lot of guys in lockup are. Their life is at stake. Their freedom is at stake. A lot of things go into that. I think Nate captured that, and what we were doing was trying to press the issue. And of course, he was being combatant. A lot of times you get the combatantness when it's guys that either are new to the situation, being in lockup, and they don't know how to react. Maybe they have ideas of what it would be like to be in lockup. But really, it's just about doing time. And it's a long day for a person doing time. They get up and they just have to go through it. When you initially get there, that's when all the stuff happens. We put people on suicide watch for that reason, because they're going to act out. They're going to try and make it more than it needs to be. And I understand the system sometimes is tilted one way or the other, but that's not concerning me, because all I'm trying to do is get through the job, get through the day, go home safe. When we were shooting the film, I think it captured that a little bit, when we were just trying to work that confession out of him. We're just trying to close the job up, get the paperwork done, and that's all my concern was for it. And we got that feeling, I felt, when we went through it.